Well, some news just in. The centre has told the High Court that same-sex marriage issue isn't urgent right now, and they've sought adjournments of petitions praying for the recognition of same-sex marriages under the existing law. The centre has told the Delhi High Court that there are other urgent matters that need consideration, and I quote, nobody is dying because they don't have a marriage certificate, unquote. So the centre has told the Delhi High Court that same-sex marriage issue is not urgent right now, as and I quote, nobody is dying without a marriage certificate, unquote. Meenakshi joins us for more on this. Now, Meenakshi, this centre, you're saying we're in the middle of a pandemic, so this issue shouldn't be considered urgent enough. But the fact remains, it is for the courts to decide the urgency and the importance of cases.
Well, that's right, Aarti. But you see, what is happening is this is contentious issue. This is an issue pertaining to LGBTQ rights in India, which falls within the ambit of minority rights. And this matter is getting delayed, or rather adjourned, because our viewers will recall it was first on the 14th of September 2020 that the government of India had clearly stated that it is opposed to granting same-sex couples marriage rights in India. Subsequent to that, the government has already submitted an affidavit in the Delhi High Court reiterating its earlier position. But what is hugely interesting is today the matter was slated for a hearing where the government came again to say that it is in the midst of pandemic management, and like you rightly mentioned, the solicitor went on to state as to how nobody is dying for the lack of marriage certificate, clearly underlining that at this juncture, this is not a priority issue for the government of India. So that is what makes it significant, that for the government of India, as far as the LGBTQ rights go, granting same-sex marriage to consenting adults is not something which ranks very high on the priority list. This time around, government citing the ground of pandemic management. But we underline for our viewers that it was way back in September, dated the 14th of September 2020, that the government had reiterated its position for the first time as to how it is opposed to granting same-sex couples marriage rights. Subsequent to that, the Delhi High Court had asked for the government to consider this matter with generosity and also articulate the reasons. The government did come out with its reasons in the affidavit, but clearly the matter is slated for arguments which the government does not want to get into for the moment.